Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Elias and welcome back to Regrowth. In the last episode, we finished up the Millionaire quest. We got the gold ornament from the Mayans, so we don't have to do anything with them anymore, as far as I'm aware anyways. We were working on trying to summon some things in, which was not going too well. I've learned that Spectral Dust is not easy to get. There are a couple of ways. One way which I remember I talked about before, and I kind of forgot about it again, is with the Arthana on undead monsters will occasionally drop Spectral Dust. It's relatively rare, so it's not something we're going to do. That is going to be the main focus of today's episode, at least at the beginning here. And the other thing that we did was we tried to make a bat spawner. So between episodes, I went ahead and made this a little bit better. As you can see, I made it nicer up there. And we don't have any bats yet. So, I don't think I got far enough away for anything to spawn. But whatever. I do want to make sure... Okay. I just hit F7 to make sure that it was still light down there. So yeah, today we are going to work towards more Witchery stuff. And the first thing I want to do is I want to make the Necromancer robes. So if we take a look in here at that, we need more impregnated leather. That's not too hard to get, other than leather, which we just need rotten flesh. Should not be an issue to get plenty of that. But the more difficult thing is that we need another necromantic stone. So that's not too bad. I have a spectral stone that we made last time. So we're going to get this and kind of do things with it. So is that enough for these robes? No, we need one more set. But easy enough. So there we go. That is everything except for the necromantic stone. So we need to do circle magic. I don't remember what it is off the top of my head. Necromantic stone, a tombstone. Oh, we don't need a spectral stone. That's right. It's a spectral stone turns into. It's the other way around. The necromantic stone turns into spectral stones. So we just need an attuned stone. Pretty easy. We need. Oh no, do we need spectral dust? We do. Do we have any more at all? No, we don't. Okay, that is somewhat of a problem. We can make a familiar. We need bone, rotten flesh, iron sword. Again, I don't know if we can use the broken one. This is very similar to last episode so far. Let's see, we need a bone. We need rotten flesh, wood ash, and then the spectral dust, which we can get from summoning a specter. So let's see if we can't do that. That is under rate of charging, transposition, sanctity, protection, infusion, necromancy. Where is it? Transposition. What is the... Here we go. Summoning. Summons a familiar, so drop a luck, pork chop, gold ingot, and Arthana. So I don't think we have the drop of luck. That is what we're missing. Gold ingot, pork chop. It has to be raw, so we need to get a raw pork chop. What's going to be the easiest way to do that? We could do Mutandis on not pork chops, which... Okay, so 2 Mutandis, which I'll need to make some more of. Alright, this is not too bad. So there is another recipe for the Mutandis, but we'll just do it this way. Rotten flesh, if I can spell. If you can't tell, I'm trying to hurry this up because I want it to be night. And there's the raw pork chop, and then there's an actual raw pork chop. And I think the last thing was a drop of luck. So the drop of lucks are nasty just because they take a lot of stuff. So we need mandrake, root, Netherwort, Tear the Goddess. So those two with a Tear of the Goddess, and then we need Refined Evil and Mutandis Extremis. So Mutandis and Refined Evil, which we already have a couple. Cool. So that's not too bad. Just chop this stuff in here one at a time, as we learned last time. Throwing multiple things in, the Witchery doesn't like it that well. So let's make sure... Alright, that's everything we need. And... Cool. So we just drop all this stuff. Nope, not that. All of this stuff in here. Pop that in there. And it should summon us a little piggy. There we go. And there's the Spectral Dust. And to make the Necrotic Stone, we need Attuned, Bone, Rotten Flesh, Wood Ash, Iron Sword, Spectral Dust. We have everything. Cool. So we just do this. And another easy ritual. It is still night. Perfect. Does its thing. Gives us a Necrotic Stone. Awesome. So what we can do now is we can make the Necrotic Robes. And these are really cool. So these allow us to basically... we put these on. We'll have to take our chest plate off. But these will keep the undead at bay. Now... we need to use this to make, let's see, we need a pufferfish. Do we have, we do have some raw pufferfish. Cool, so let's get 2 of these, and unfortunately it is almost day. So we're gonna have to turn it night again. But basically, we get some cod, and we are going to make a Polynesian charm. So we made one of these a long time ago, and it was really useful. I believe we used ours to make the Devil's Tongue, which we have 2 of those as well. I don't think we need that. I think we need the Polynesian charms. So can we make 2 of those? Yes. Perfect. And the next thing we want is a bunch of bones. Like as many as we can. Skeleton... I think it's like this. Yeah. So let's just make a bunch of bones. And unfortunately, we're going to have to make it night. So we'll do the blood magic ritual, which is really cool, by the way. I love that thing. And now we need to go find, with our robes on, which undead will kind of ignore us. Creepers and witches and endermen will still... kind of do their thing. I don't know about fallen knights and all that kind of stuff. The Ender Zeus creatures, or is it Ender IO, or I don't even know what mod it is in this version. But we need to find skeletons and zombies, and we're going to talk to them with the Polynesian charm, because I believe it's this charm that we can talk to them with. Now they will generally ignore us. Yeah, as you can see, just kind of ignores us. And we should be able to trade with them for Spectral Dust or potatoes. I want the Spectral Dust. Literally as much as you can give me. Evidently he can give me exactly 1. And then he doesn't want to do that anymore. Alright, well, I guess let's just murder him. And... we'll keep doing this for a little bit. So this is a great way to get Spectral Dust. And again, we just talk to skeletons. And it doesn't look like he likes... they don't like giving us more than 1. So maybe I can find somebody that will. Birch saplings. And we'll just kill him. What about you? We can't talk to him. That's fine. I don't know why I'm killing them. Doesn't really matter. So the zombies. Let's come over here to this zombie. So they want bones. And this guy is a little bit more generous. He'll also give us tons of dog, which I'll take a couple of. And then, let's see, no trades. But this is a great way to get Spectral Dust. So only one. And we'll come over here, we'll talk to this guy. A little bit more expensive on the trade, but I don't really care as long as it gets us more dust. Now, if I talk to any of these other guys, again, no new trades or anything. Okay. So, this is actually a pretty valid way to get plenty of Spectral Dust pretty easily. So let's talk to this guy. Grab as much Spectral Dust as we can, and spruce saplings. Don't really care. Now, will you still ignore me? Oh, you'll even talk to me. Cool. So, as you see, it takes a little bit to find the mobs, but this is something we can do at night if we ever need more, any more Spectral Dust. So, with that taken care of, let's go ahead and get back into what we were doing last episode, which is summoning more stuff. One of the big things that we really need to summon is we need to get a poltergeist. Now these are not the most common things. They rarely show, well, they're uncommon. They uncommonly show up whenever you summon other things. So it's one of those things that it will be good when we get it, but who knows when that will be. So what I want to do is I want to take spectral stones. I want to find the specters, and we're going to get more of those. So we need, okay, we have 2 in each of these. We're going to need more specters. We need to fill these guys up, as well as we need to fill up the spectral stones, basically. Do we have another armor stand? Nah. Okay, I won't worry about it. We'll kind of put it somewhere or something. I don't know. Anyways, we need to summon more specters. So that's what we're gonna do. And in order to do that, we need to get conjuration. And I have to remember what all is involved in the binding ritual. It's ritual of binding, spectral dust and spectral stone with a bowline. Alright, so spectral dust and a bowline. Bowline, I don't know how to say it. That's easy enough. And something else we can do is summon more than one creature. So specters are the first things we're going to go after. And we need wormwood, wool of bat, and graveyard dust. So graveyard dust, we have 1 more of that. How do we make that again? I don't think it's too difficult. Not terribly. So we'll make 2 of those, because that's what we need. And let's see, what else did we need? We needed wool of bat, which we don't have. Let's grab our looting Arthana and see if we have any bats down here. I hear a bat. I hear bats. Now there could be other things down here, but there aren't. Awesome. So there's some bats. And wool of bat. Awesome. So this is working. I have this here just so that things can't... Actually, we could probably put it here, and nothing can jump into there. So it's just a little bit of protection for me if I go down there. I messed up on that mob spawner because, well, it turns out you kind of need to have a 2 high space for bats. Bats do not spawn in a 1 high space. I know it's kind of strange. It's kind of unintuitive, but it is true. So what's the last thing we need? Wormwood. Alright, so wormwood times 2. And what we'll do is, and then we also need the flint and tinder. And I'm going to go sleep so that we can get rid of this rain. Real quick, because it's almost sunrise. So what we're going to do is we're going to summon some specters and hope for a, well, anything, really. And what this is leading up to is a fight with death. And in order to summon death, I don't know if it says it in here or not. I don't remember. No. But I know for a fact that it requires a lot of things. It requires 5 of specters, 5 banshees, and I believe 5 poltergeists. I could be wrong on that, but it does require a lot of stuff. So what we can do, I don't know if we can summon these all at once, but what we can do is do this, and that. Burn it. It'll take a little bit of time. And then, do we have any brews of revealing? We should have plenty of these. But this will summon the specter right in this area. And then we will kind of just try to do it again. So yeah, there's the specter. And cool. Then we'll summon another one. So they're very shadowy creatures. I kind of want to... We're going to hit them with the stuff. But then we can do Graveyard and Spectre and the Bone Line, the Bow Line. And that should be everything we need to get the Spectres. Then we need Banshees. But there's something that we kind of lucked out with last time. And I'll talk about that really soon. This is almost ready to spawn. I just want to see what they look like. Cool. So let's drop that, that, and that. Do I need to... I don't know about this. I don't know if this works or not. But if we... can we like right click this on the ground or something? And summon, nope. How are we supposed to do that? So is there anything that's going to tell us about Spectral? Place the ingredients. It might be in this one. Bind up the 3 creatures. Yeah, bind up that. I'll have to look into that. But for the time being, we can take the Spectral Stone and we'll go ahead and just drop that, drop that, drop that. Bring these guys to the center. And they killed me. Immediately. Awesome. Alright, let's get some cobblestone. I forgot they like to kill you very quickly. And the reason what they're able to do that is because of basically they have armor penetration, but I thought I had that covered with the stuff. But what we're gonna do is we're just gonna rush in there and try to hit the circle. Oh, I got one of them. God, that is creepy. Oh, well, we'll just kill the other one. I need my sword. Alright, cool. We got the Spectral Dust back. That's good enough. So... yeah, unfortunately that didn't help much. But, let's get our inventory back together. That can go over there. That can go over there. That goes there. And... that is pretty much good enough. Alright, so let's fly out of here. We need to heal up. And let's go ahead and dump this stuff off. So that's basically what I'm going to have to do. I will look into how to get these specters onto different specter stones. But what we're going to do for the rest of the episode is we're going to work on some new stuff. So if we look at the quest book, we don't really have much here. So encoding the world is the bees. How the world grows, we need to get witch hunters and Leonard. And then what we've been doing is we have trying to get the spectral stone full of poltergeists and then the dark desire. So we have to sacrifice a chicken in order to get some blood and do some stuff. We will do that relatively soon. That's becoming a vampire. That's not something I really look forward to doing at this point. But what we're going to do instead is we're going to work on a witch's brew. So what we're going to be doing is we need to make... is it 4? What level is it? Is it level 5 maybe? Yes, Demonbane Potions. We're going to be getting a bunch of Demonbane Potions, and in order to do this, we need a bunch of glass bottles. We're going to need some ice, which is not the easiest thing for us to get. Alchemic chemistry set is not bad. Mana infusion is probably the best. And then there's bees, but I don't really want to mess with bees. So can we get a bunch of snow? And then what we can do is just come over here and turn it into ice. Perfect. So what we're going to be doing is some brewing. Now, Witchery brewing is fairly complex and very unusual, to put it lightly. It's not the easiest thing in the world, I'll be honest. Do we have any more bats? Because we do need bats for the type of potions I want. No. Alright, so we'll run away and see if we can't get some bats to spawn. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be brewing up some Demonbane Potions. We're going to make them gaseous and lingering. And basically what it does is it's going to be our kind of bread and butter for 2 of the boss fights coming up. Now something else that we're going to want as well is a bear trap. It's all one word. Okay, I didn't know that. We're going to want a bear trap, and this is really cheap. We're going to want a lot of those. And the reason being will will make sense later. But basically we're going to cheese another boss. So there are at least 3 bosses that we're going to be encountering relatively soon. And the first one is Leonard. Okay, when I say first, it's not necessarily the order we're going to do them in. I don't know. I know that Lilith, which is the vampire boss, is going to be last. Because I don't really want to be a vampire. And vampires aren't fun. Oh, right. I didn't need to do the blood magic ritual. I forgot about that. I can actually do something different. Because I have a coffin. Does that work if I'm human? Actually, don't know. Let's grab our coffin. We'll put our coffin over here. And you can only sleep at night. So since we're human, we can't. But that will come in handy later to make it night more often. So what we're going to want is the effect Demonbane. It is a level 5 brew, which means that we have to have so much power. So if we go to brewing, where is the quick, quick and dirty ritual thing? So here, expertise. We need to practice making brews anyway, so this is going to be good for us. So cauldron rituals, no. Brewing, let's just go here. Because there is a list of like how to do it. Where is that at? Step by step. There we go. There it is. Alright, so we need to increase capacity first. So we need a capacity of 5. And we have to do these in order. So it's Mandrake Root, Netherwort, and then Tear of the Goddess. That's not too bad. So Mandrake Root. We'll do like 4 of these. Netherwort. And then Tear of the Goddess. And that is all we need for that. So next we need modifiers. Don't really care about modifiers. You can skip this, but it doesn't really matter. Then we want to increase the power. We could go all the way to an Attuned Stone. That would give us level 4 effects. But at the very least, we're going to need Glowstone. And Blaze Rod. Now, how bad would it be to do the Attuned Stones? I don't remember. How bad is it to charge those? I don't think it is actually bad at all. So, Ritual of Charging. No, not at all. And we could do that pretty easily. So 4 Attuned Stones, we need Whiffs of Magic. What is that one again? It is Rowan Saplings. So Rowan, we have 19. Just get those going. So Redstone, Glowstone, Wood Ash, and Quicklime is what we need for that. And that will give us a lot of power. So level 4. And then after that, we'll need the duration. We're going to want to go to at least obsidian. So we're going to need redstone. 1, 2, 3, 4. And obsidian. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then finally we add the effect. So the effect is ice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's try to get one more. There we go. Cool. So we'll get that in there. We'll do 4 of these, and we'll charge them. And then we need to increase extent. So increase the area of effect. We're going to want to at least go to cocoa beans. So we need wood ash. 1, 2, 3, 4. And cocoa beans. Then we're going to need, let's go ahead and pop up here. Now, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually put another wall in the interior of this so that we can do things a little bit easier. But there goes all that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Just pick up it all. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. I forgot that. So basically just trying to get all this stuff. So then after the dispersal, oh cool, these stack. Awesome. Can I? It doesn't really matter. Just do this. Wrong book. So then we could also do wispy cotton. I don't think I want to. Just because there's like next to no reason to. And then that will make the range of the potions as high as it can be, as high as we need it to be. So after that, let's see, we need to make lingering. So this will determine how long the potion lasts for. If we were drinking it, it would make it how long the time is, but since we're going to be making it gaseous, that is going to be kind of what makes it stick around. So we're going to go all the way up to the top level. So let's move all this stuff up a little bit. And we need belladonna, lapis, and endstone. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There's so many ingredients in this, but it's going to be worth it. And then endstone. And we also have to do these in order. And then set dispersal. We need wool of bat for this. So that's the last thing we need. Let's see if there's any bats down here. Do I hear any bats? Nope. Alright, so yeah, this is a very complex recipe. It's gonna be difficult to do, but it won't be that bad. So we'll just run out here, set out here for a few minutes, and then what we can do is this is gonna make very good potions, and it's also gonna help us with our expertise. Our expertise will eventually grow, which we can see with our seer stone. So we're gonna try the first potion. And if it works, great. If it doesn't, I will look into why I messed up. And let's actually go ahead and grab the seer stone. It's not a bad idea to have. And this goes down here. So let's just do that. Because if we hold it, what is it? Shift. Oh, shift. So bottling skill is 1. It's not very good. Anyways, let's see if we have any bats, because this is what's kind of keeping us from making a bunch of the stuff. I don't hear any bats. I don't think we have any more summon bats. We can see using the Arthana we should have a good chance. So bat, nope. Alright, let's go explore a little bit then. Just trying to get the bat wool. It'd be cool if I could get the trades from like skeletons and stuff, but I don't know that I can. But there is a cave right down here, basically at our old base. Just gotta avoid the guardian guy, just fine. Oh, the fog from those guys. So this leads to a mine shaft. And if I can't find a bat down here, then I really don't know what to say. Rocky bees, don't really care about them. All the ores that aren't technically supposed to be in here, but are because I didn't update the pack. Well, actually I updated the pack, but I had an old version of the pack. But it doesn't really matter, I'm not using them. It's all Academy Craft stuff anyways. Just stuff I'm not going to use anyways, because it's an okay mod, don't get me wrong, but it's not one that's terribly useful for us at this point. Alright, so let's just keep looking for bats. There's a bat. And we got some wool of bat. Cool. So is that the last thing that we need after lingering up to endstone? Yes. So I just need to get more of those. And honestly, it's going to be one of those things that I'll just get it from our little farm if I can get out of here. That is a problem. Back here. Alright, so up to here. And then right up here. Alright, cool. So that was easy enough. I don't really want to mess with that guy, so we'll just kind of run over here, do our thing, and we'll try to make our first potion. So Demonbane's, like I said, is a really powerful potion. It really is. Now we're going to want to wear our witch's robes for this. And we're going to want to have that. So there's our witch's robes. There are no pants. There are boots, but they don't help with brewing. So we just come up over here and we start. So Mandrake Root, Netherwort, Tear the Goddess, Glowstone, Blaze Rod, Attunestone, Redstone, Obsidian, Ice, Wood Ash, Cocoa Beans, Belladonna, Lapis, Endstone, and Wool of Bat. So give it a second, and does it say brewing? Certain amount of storage space. Yeah, so and we'll just let it set for a second and see if it changes colors or anything. But I think it should be good. We have 3 of all those items. We did it in the right order. Let's see what happens. Gas brew of Demonbane. And then it's just water. Which I don't even know where the water... Oh, there it is. Yeah, so unfortunately we just got 1. Let's look at our seer stone. Bottling skill is now 2, so it should be better. But the gas brew of Demonbane is what we wanted. Gas 3, Linger 4, Demonbane 4. Ugh, so many things, but such a good thing. So we're going to put that away. And what we're going to do now is see... Oh, I don't have my boots. I was like, why am I so slow? Let's see if we have any more bats. And the plan is, I'm going to make a bunch of those Demonbane potions. I'm going to finish up this. And the other thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can't figure out how to use the spectral stones and if I can combine what's on each one. I'm not entirely sure how to do that, and so I need to do a little bit of research on that. But the plan is we're going to do that, and I'm going to move this wall in because I believe all the summons will go in there. I'll move the... I want to basically move this in so that all of the spirits will stay in here. I'll move this closer to the center. In fact, I can probably do that right now. And then, yeah, basically if I put the wall that I have like here, it should be a lot better for capturing all the spirits and whatnot. So that's what I'm going to do. And we'll go from there. So next episode, we are going to continue with the whole necromancy stuff and try to hopefully get some poltergeists. Like I said, I'm going to try to figure out how to get the spectral stones and summon, like, get all of the monsters on one stone. And we'll go from there with that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I know we didn't get that much done, but we got important things done. We really did. So that is what matters, and we will go from there. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye!